In their 125th year, these pioneer ancestors are a study of history in repose. When I first saw this juxtaposition of then images, I had to smile. It's tough enough to get a large group to pose pleasantly for just one photo, but this is a pair, taken before and after a 1904 reunion. Why two? Doubtless some turned up later and wanted to be represented, and someone wisely reckoned that pasting together both shots would please everyone concerned. These days, with renewed urgency over ensuring equal standing and justice for all, it's difficult for any pursuit, particularly an exclusive club, to achieve universal harmony. Enter the Pioneer Association of the State of Washington, the state's oldest history organization, having first gathered in 1871 and incorporated on December 5, 1895. That date points to a 125th anniversary, which the members plan to celebrate with an online talk and toast at 1 p.m. December 5th, with a focus on their artifact-filled Washington Pioneer Hall, built from brick in 1910 on the site of an earlier wooden hall in Madison Park along the western shore of Lake Washington. The word pioneer, common in conversation, statuary, and sites, Pioneer Square, anyone? Denotes someone who discovers a new place or founds something. For some, the synonyms explorer and trailblazer conjure inspiration and heroism. One person's pioneer, of course, can be another's oppressor, which, as everyone knows, was exactly the case in the settling of our state in the 19th century. The association focuses its three-story hall on families whom its voting members can trace to ancestors living in Washington or Oregon territories prior to Washington's statehood on November 11, 1889. Those lacking such roots can join as non-voters. Inside the hall is a forest of exhibits, early furniture, framed photos, and an extensive genealogical library. Prominent in the entry, a portrait of Chief Seattle hangs near a replica of a wooden chair that the city namesake used in later years on his Suquamish porch. Over time, a few voting members with Native American ties have joined. Teresa Summers, with 9% lineage to the Yakima Nation, has edited the association newsletter. Her membership means I can help honor all my ancestors, she says. The late Norman Perkins, association president in the mid-1980s, traced his roots to Chief Seattle. Pioneer Hall, says Junius Rochester, past president, acts as a kind of viewpoint from today backwards, and I think students, adults too, should be reminded that our roots are important. That's an inclusive our, even when some turn up later. In our then photo, facing west in front of the wooden predecessor of Pioneer Hall on June 21, 1904, are 39 members, top, and 60 members, bottom, of the Pioneer Association of the State of Washington. 12 years hence, the level of Lake Washington behind the hall dropped by 9 feet with the opening of the Lake Washington Ship Canal. Today, posing before Washington Pioneer Hall are 15 leaders and members of the Pioneer Association. From left, Randy Slight, Junius Rochester, Gary Zimmerman, David Brazier, Sally Irving, Roy Pettis, Nancy Hewitt Spaeth, Alan Murray, Betsy Terry Losh, Liz Blazak, Lee Stimpson, Steve Ellersick, Sandra Selly, Caroline Kaiser, and Regina Cornish. The group will hold an online toast and talk at 1 p.m. Saturday, December 5th to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the organization's incorporation. For more info, visit wapioneers.com.